True crime correspondent Brianna Whitney is here now to explain how it got to this point, Brianna.
Yeah, an interesting twist in this case, no doubt. This has been a bizarre case from the start, involving alleged demons, the man reportedly running naked in the hotel lobby, and the victim mysteriously found dead. Even though there is DNA in this case, experts say it's likely too hard to prove who in the room was actually responsible for the fatal shot. As most celebrated 4th of July late into the night last year, an odd and tragic story was unfolding inside the Renaissance Phoenix Hotel downtown, where 28-year-old Desiree Serpis was found murdered. The problem now, the case is headed toward dismissal.
There was plenty of reasonable doubt in this particular case.
Tom Ryan is an Arizona attorney unaffiliated with the case and says this likely comes down to who actually fired the gun, killing her. New today, we learned the Maricopa County Attorney's Office plans to dismiss the second-degree murder charge against Desiree's longtime boyfriend and father of her kids, Dominique Terrell Jackson, due to no reasonable likelihood of conviction. Investigators said the couple met two women from Casa Grande who were here for a pool party and ended up in a hotel room with one of them. That woman from Casa Grande reportedly told detectives she later woke up and thought Dominique was passed out on the floor, but it was Desiree, dead from a gunshot wound to her neck.
There is inconclusive evidence as to who pulled the trigger, how it happened, was it done with malice and intent.
Meanwhile, court records show Dominique had gone down to the hotel lobby naked and told security guards there were demons in his hotel room, that, quote, she was a demon, and that security needed to check the room.
You have a very strong potential claim of mental insanity as a defense to this case.
Documents showed there were gunshot residue particles found on Dominique's shirt and another particle found on the other woman in the room. It also showed there was significant DNA on the gun from both Dominique and Desiree herself. Criminal defense attorney Louis Fidel says that's direct evidence, but likely doesn't provide enough answers to get a conviction at trial.
What it tells you is that DNA is there, but it doesn't tell you how it got there. And it doesn't tell you how long it's there. If you try to have a trial and the person is acquitted, well, that's it. You know, you don't get to come back and do it again.
When Dominique went to court for the first time, the judge gave him the lowest bond for murder the court had ever set, citing there was barely evidence of a homicide. Both attorneys say this leaves Desiree's children and family in a terrible spot, fighting for justice that may never come.
The fact that there isn't a criminal resolution is very unsatisfying for everybody, but most especially the victim's family.
The state did motion to dismiss without prejudice, which means if new evidence becomes available to detectives that strengthens the case, they can refile the murder charge. Louis Fidel says Desiree's family could pursue a civil lawsuit in this case as another means towards justice. Reporting live in the studio tonight, Brianna Whitney for Arizona's Family.
Brianna, thank you.